Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, good grief. That is stunning, isn't it? This is a bit of a blinking gorgeous morning. This is stunning. Look at this. Mate, this is stunning.
It is, isn't it? It is.
What a morning.
I don't have to do anything too complicated this morning. Well, not yet.
Just as well, because I've not woke up yet.
No.
Where are we anyway?
We are at Horsend
Horsend.
on Derwent Water. Yeah, the opposite side to Keswick. We're at the foot of Catbells, and we're looking towards the sun as it's rising to the south of Blencathra.
Blencathra. Well, I'm really excited about this because I've never actually been. I've been to the Lake District about 2 years ago thinking about it with the missus, but I never actually did any landscape photography, so I'm really, really excited about this. With Chris Sale this weekend, and part of the reason I've come up was to do a bit of wild camping. What mountain are we going up?
We are going up High Street.
High Street. Okay, so it's Chris's first time wild camping. My first time doing some landscape photography in the Lake District. So this is really, really going to be an epic trip. I'm looking forward to this. And already got here this morning. The sky is lighting up. It's unbelievable. I'm really, really pleased with this. So yeah, as far as it was a bit of a mad. We didn't really have the luxury of much time. So it was just a case of getting down here, getting set up really, really quick. Luckily, Chris knows the Lake District extremely well, so I've got my local guide again. So that's just as well, really, because I'd have been buggered otherwise. Sunrise is in about 5 minutes, 26 minutes past 5, I think, sunrise. So yeah, this is our composition. So we've got this like wooden jetty over there, if you can see that. It's absolutely phenomenal. And I've just put... I threw the camera down, just looked at it and thought, okay, there's a slight breeze, a very, very light breeze. It's really warm actually. So there's a slight ripple to the water. So I thought I'd just chuck an ND8 filter on there just to get rid of the ripples. That's given me 6 seconds, I think, at f11. Yeah, 6 seconds at f11. Just trying to get the histogram as far right as possible so I can pull back some of the shadows later. So I've got an ND 0.9 grad then over the sky just to balance the exposure. It's not really much brighter there than it is on the reflection of the water, to be honest. So it's not really, the grad's probably a bit strong. I might swap it over in a second. But yeah, I've got this little rock in the foreground there on my bottom right third, and then hopefully I'll be able to pick out the details of that jetty over there then. And we're just going to sit here nice and calmly. I didn't bring my coffee maker, really annoyed about that. What a morning. Great start to my trip to the Lake District. Epic, epic, epic morning. Look at that sky. It's unbelievable. I'm so chuffed. Is it always like this in the Lake District?
Pretty much.
This is typical.
Every Saturday morning is like this.
It's, yeah, so settings have pretty much stayed the same. Well, I'm at f13, focused on this rock again, still in the foreground. I'm down to 3.2 seconds with the ND8 on there. I've gone down to the 0.6 grad, but to be honest with you, it's starting to get brighter in the sky now because you can see more blue. I think what I'll do is I'll drop the camera down just to bring that jetty, get lower down, just bring that jetty up to the water at the far edge there. I think that's the only thing about the photograph I don't like. But wow, what a morning. I think me and Chris have both got the same photograph.
Yeah.
It's absolutely stunning.
There's only one thing going on in that photo.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, I am really looking forward to today. I'm with Chris and we're going to do a wild camp in the Lake District. Now I love my wild camping and love obviously landscape photography. Chris loves landscape photography but he's never done a wild camp before, so he's really excited about this, aren't you, Chris?
The excitement is being overshadowed by the nerves.
Yeah.
The concern I have about getting up to the top of High Street.
Yeah, so we're climbing up High Street, which is a mountain in the Lake District. How tall is it?
It's over 800 metres.
Okay, so it's quite a hike then, and we're carrying about 20 kilo in the rucksacks as well, so it's going to be quite a tough climb. It is actually really, really warm as well, so yeah, a bit of a challenge there as well, but Chris is determined he's going to be able to do it, and I think he's going to do it, and he's going to be really, really pleased to actually get to the top, pitch that tent and sit down and chill out for a bit and get hopefully what looks like a really, really nice evening for a sunset. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased he's gonna conquer his fear and do a wild camp with me up this mountain. So hopefully we'll see you at the top. Well, we made it. We got the set up, the tents are all ready to just collapse into. I am absolutely exhausted, and I'm sure Chris is as well. He did so well to get up here. We've actually passed where we were intending on going initially. We're going to camp at High Street, but we're actually at Thornthwaite Crag or something, I've been told it's called. It's absolutely beautiful. It's an amazing view. You've got, what's the name of that lake again?
That's Windermere.
Windermere over in that direction, and the other direction we've got Allswater over there. So we've got two incredible views. The light, although really, really harsh, is dreadful on the subjects that we're hoping to photograph. I can't quite understand it, but it's a beautiful evening. It's gorgeous to sit here, and the tents have got an amazing view. So hopefully in the morning we'll have an amazing sunrise photograph. But tonight, we're just so tired, we can't really concentrate on landscape photography. It's just really difficult. But we are, we're ready. We're psyched up. We've got the cameras ready. We're going to go and wander around, look for a composition. We've got about, I'd say, an hour before sunset, so we've got a bit of time. I've done a quick pano there while the sun is still high enough just to catch the top of the hills over there. That looks all right. Yeah, it's all right. It's all dark down there where the lake is at the bottom. It's not really going to work too well, and that the other direction is completely, that is where the beautiful skies are, but the mountains are all completely dark, and the sky and the clouds over there are absolutely stunning. Really is gorgeous around here. It's a beautiful, peaceful evening, very gentle breeze, really nice. It'd be perfect now to sit down and have a coffee and just relax. But we've got an hour to find a composition. We're going to try and get a photograph, but it is proving difficult. Well, this morning's been a bit of a disappointment, eh, Chris? When we camped last night, we woke up this morning. It looked like, potentially might be a nice bit of colour over the side where the tents were. But then, as it started to get a little lighter, we could see that it was clear, pretty much clear sky above the horizon. It's gone a bit patchy cloud now, but there was a solid block of cloud all around. So we've ran right over to the other side of the mountain. Well, over the side, two mountains really. Yeah. So we've done about a 45 minute hike before sunrise. Well, I tried to get it before sunrise. We've got here pretty much bang on sunrise, and again there's a low level block on the horizon over there, and the sun's risen now. It's probably been up about 10 minutes. And it's just meant that basically the foreground here is just really, really flat and contrastless. So annoyingly though, if the sun had risen over there, it's really, really nice on that horizon, so it would have been stunning around here. It's unfortunate. Chris is feeling it this morning after that bit of a panic to get here, so that was a bit of a I won't say wasted effort, but it was hard work to get here. The other side of the two, that's a long walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was a long walk, and it's to get here and find it, well, pretty much the same as the other side really. Still nice colour in the sky above the horizon, but nothing, it's just blocking, it's just a solid block on the horizon there. So it's going to be a while before any light hits these mountains. But we'll hang around, stay optimistic, and you never know, might get some colour on the mountains then. Well, it just goes. They shouldn't give up until the fat lady has sung. And look at this. It's not bad now, is it? It's I found a bit of a better composition. Wandered down a bit from where we were originally, and found this kind of giant rock in the foreground there. And that kind of balances the photograph a little bit better, because I felt that just from on top of the edge of the ridge, just looking down, the mountain it's all very very beautiful, but that mountain just kind of led your eye away from where the sun was going to be, and kind of cut through the two lakes as well, kind of divided the photograph. So from here, having this giant rock on the left hand side kind of has some foreground interest over on the left, and then your eye can wander along that mountain ridge there. I mean, the lake over on the left hand side is fantastic as well, but I think it's all about having this nice colour in the foreground and just the way the light's catching that mountain there. You can't really see enough of the lake for that really to be a big part of the photograph. I've tried a few things. I've tried a bracket shot just with 3 images, doing 2 stops, just to give the dynamic range so that I didn't have to use a filter, because the filter at one point wasn't, the 0.9 grad wasn't strong enough on a hard edge or a soft edge to balance the exposure, so the sky was really bright compared to how dark the foreground was. So I've done that. I've also tried lifting the camera a lot lower and higher up, just to see how that changed the composition, because I felt that having the rock so dominant in the foreground low down was probably a bit too much. By lifting the camera up, you can see a bit more of the grass on the top of the rock, and it led your eye better into the picture, I think. So yeah, I think that's worked out a little bit better. So the settings for this shot are f14. I'm on the 24-70 lens, f14. My base image is 1/8 of a second. I'm at ISO 50, which is still a bit of a novelty shooting ISO 50, but and I've got the 0.9 grad on there now, and I'm doing a HDR bracket with, well, I'm doing a bracket with the 0.9 grad, just so I've got options if I need to. I'm hoping, I've looked at the back of the camera, and it looks like the single exposure with the 0.9 grad will actually be okay. So it should be nice. I mean, it's a lovely scene, absolutely beautiful. It doesn't always mean that you're going to get a good photograph, though, does it? It's just, you know, a lot of effort this morning, so we're really feeling it, really tired, and it's paying dividends though. I mean, it's a gorgeous morning, absolutely stunning. Back at the tent with my coffee, I'm happy now. When we got back here, there was a bit of an inversion, but there was nothing really we could sort of photograph. It's absolutely gorgeous down there. This is the valley we were facing. It's absolutely beautiful down there, but the light's only just sort of reaching the high enough to come over this mountain and light up that valley. It's a beautiful morning, but it's just, yeah, it's just not happening. I'm just going to sit here, enjoy my coffee, and we'll think about trying to pack these wet tents up and get back in the bags, and looking forward to that. Well, dude, you did it.
I did.
You did, and you enjoyed it. Most of it.
Most of it.
Well done for doing it, mate.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you. I've got to say, I mean, it was a difficult climb. It was hot. It was carrying 20-something kilo. It wasn't an easy climb at all. It was a lot of it. That's the ridge we climbed there, isn't it? And
yeah.
some parts were quite loose, and it was quite vertical, quite steep. So if you're not used to carrying that sort of weight in a bag, it does take it out on you. It didn't complain once. It did a phenomenal first achievement, I think. Well, achievement with that sort of weight, anyway. So. Enjoyed the wild camp as well?
Yeah, the wild camp was fantastic. I mean, like I said to you earlier, you know, the equipment's changed so much. I was so comfortable in that tent, on that mat. It was fantastic.
So you would recommend the wild camping?
I think wild camping is great, and I think if you're a photographer, you've really got to give wild camping a go. Definitely. At least once.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously you struggle coming back down again. It's a lot different, isn't it, coming back down? Yep. You know, that's knocked your confidence a little bit, but you know, give it. I'm sure he'll bounce back. He's not feeling great about, you know, the idea of a descent again with that sort of weight. But yeah, you did it, and it's something that Chris thought he wasn't going to be able to achieve. A, the weight, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot to take up a mountain like that. So I think you're doing fantastic. But yeah, otherwise it's been a really, really good trip. I really enjoyed the camp.
Yeah,
and,
thanks for coming up, man.
No,
I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming up, and stellar effort. I'm really, really proud of you. You should be very proud of yourself.
Yeah.
And for people that watch the video thinking, you know, like to get into wall camping, or, you know, if you're, as Chris said, if you're a photographer, it's something you should try. It obviously is something you need to take seriously. You need to invest in the right gear. You need to go with somebody who can support you and advise you. Otherwise, yeah, get involved, have a go, and you will love it. As Chris says, things will come on, so you know it is comfortable now. It is comfortable. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And probably a difficult one to film as far as photography, and there's a lot going on. So yeah,
it was a tough one to film.
But thanks so much for watching, and as I say, if you haven't checked out Chris Sale's channel, I'll put a link in the description for that. Jump over and say hello, tell him I sent you, hit the subscription button, give it a thumbs up, and drop a comment. Look forward to seeing you again. Thanks so much, take care.
Cheers.